വെൽക്കം ബാക്ക് ടു മൈ ചാനൽ. ഇന്നത്തെ വീഡിയോയിൽ കേട്ടറ്റ് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് കാറ്റഗറി 3 പാർട്ട് 3യുടെ ഏപ്രിൽ 2024 കണ്ടക്ട് ചെയ്ത എക്സാമിൻ്റെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ആൻഡ് ആൻസർ ഡിസ്കഷനാണ്. ഇതൊരു കണ്ടിന്യൂഷൻ വീഡിയോ ആണ്. ഇതിൻ്റെ പാർട്ട് 1, പാർട്ട് 2 വീഡിയോ ചാനലിൽ അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. കാണാത്തവരൊന്ന് കണ്ടു നോക്കുക. സോ ഇനി നമുക്ക് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസിലോട്ട് കടക്കാം. ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ: സെപ്റ്റോളജി ഈസ് എ വർക്ക് ഇൻ ഡാഷ് പാർട്സ് by dash. The options are 6 by Annie Ernaux, 7 by Jan Fosse, 6 by Satyajit Ray. Septology is a work in dash parts by dash. The answer is 7 by Jan Fosse. Next question: the form of when I consider how my light is spent. The options are elegy, sonnet and essay. What is the form of when I consider how my light is spent? The answer is sonnet. It is a sonnet 19 written by John Milton. ഈ ഒരു സോണറ്റിനെ തന്നെ പറയുന്നതാണ് On His Blindness. Next question: a posthumously published novel by Jane Austen. The options are Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice, Persuasion. The answer is Persuasion. The Invisible Man is a literary work by, the options are Ralph Ellison, Alexander Dumas, Julian Barnes. The Invisible Man is a literary work by, the answer is Ralph Ellison. Waiting for the Mahatma is a work by, the options are Mahadev Desai, R.K. Narayan, K.R. Narayanan. The answer is R.K. Narayan. The damsel with the dulcimer was a or an dash maid. The options are Ethiopian, Abyssinian, Hebridean. The answer is Abyssinian. S.T. Coleridge അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ പോമായിട്ടുള്ള കുബ്ല ഖാനിലാണ് ഈ ഒരു മെയ്ഡിനെ ഡിസ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. Nature never did betray the heart that loved her. These are the words of William Wordsworth, William Shakespeare, William Yeats. The answer is William Wordsworth. വില്യം വേർഡ്സ്വർത്തിൻ്റെ പോമായിട്ടുള്ള ടിൻഡൻ ആബിയിൽ നിന്ന് എടുത്തിട്ടുള്ള ലൈനാണ് നേച്ചർ നെവർ ഡിഡ് ബിട്രേ ദ ഹാർട്ട് ദാറ്റ് ലവ്ഡ് ഹർ. ദ ഡോർ സ്ലാംസ് ഫേമസ്ലി അറ്റ് ദി എൻഡ് ഓഫ് ദ പ്ലേ. എ ഡോൾസ് ഹൗസ്, ദ ഡോൾസ് ഹൗസ്, മൈ ഡോൾസ് ഹൗസ്. ദി ആൻസർ ഈസ് എ ഡോൾസ് ഹൗസ്. The intellectual and emotional development of Stephen Dedalus is treated in Dubliners, Finnegan's Wake, A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man. The answer is A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man. Complete the quote. Into that heaven of freedom, my father, let my country dash. Options: enter, appear, awake. The answer is awake. Pick out the oldest method of teaching a language from the given options: audio-visual, grammar translation, situational. The answer is grammar translation. An expressive skill. The options are writing, reading, and listening. The answer is writing. The theorist who proposed that children learn language by mimicking speech they hear and receive positive feedback for correct usage is, the options are B.F. Skinner, Ivan Pavlov, Jerome S. Bruner. The answer is B.F. Skinner. Which of the following method uses the group interest learning where the teacher acts as a counselor and a paraphraser? The options are the silent way, community language learning, bilingual method. and the answer is community language learning. A practical application of concrete to abstract in language learning. Options: lecturing about grammar rules, explaining images in poems in target language, using real-world examples to teach new vocabulary. The answer is using real-world examples to teach new vocabulary. A technique employed to hone the teaching skills of student teachers. Options: team teaching, micro-teaching, multi-grade teaching. A technique employed to hone the teaching skills of student teachers is micro-teaching. The skills which contributes to the understanding of the alphabet. Options: decoding and sight word recognition, phonemic awareness and letter recognition, letter naming and print tracking. And the answer is phonemic awareness and letter recognition. The vocabulary that a learner uses in speaking and writing is: options: productive vocabulary, passive vocabulary, and creative vocabulary. Answer: productive vocabulary. Which method places importance on speaking and listening skills? Options: grammar translation method, bilingual method, direct method. The answer is direct method. സ്പീക്കിംഗ് സ്കില്ലിനും അതുപോലെ ലിസണിംഗ് സ്കില്ലിനും പ്രയോറിറ്റി കൊടുക്കുന്ന മെത്തേഡാണ് ഡയറക്റ്റ് മെത്തേഡ്. A standardized test developed to measure skills and knowledge learned in a given grade level through planned instruction. I repeat, a standardized test developed to measure skills and knowledge learned in a given grade level through planned instruction. Options: diagnostic test, achievement test, norm reference test. The answer is achievement test. The careful and close reading of a text is the purpose of options: loud reading, extensive reading, intensive reading. The answer is intensive reading. Self-directed learning primarily aims at options: development of creative ideas, expert guidance, individual exploration. Answer: individual exploration. Dyslexia is associated with options: reading disorder, behavioral disorder, mental disorder. Answer: reading disorder. A technique used to generate ideas in a collaborative environment. Options: questioning, brainstorming, summarizing. Answer: brainstorming. What is the contribution of literature in language curriculum? Options: giving input to grammatical nuances, eliminating cultural diversity, exposing students to diverse human experiences. Answer: exposing students to diverse human experiences. Raju attended a workshop on spoken English. What is the unique benefit he got from this workshop mode of learning? Options: remembering facts, generating ideas, hands-on experience. Answer: hands-on experience. Words are used to connect ideas in a logical sequence in options: vocabulary exercises, storytelling, spelling games. Answer: storytelling. ZPD helps students assimilate new information meaningfully, get confused with the previous learning, challenge the prior learning, and unlearn. Answer: ZPD helps students assimilate new information meaningfully. Passive vocabulary refers to those words that we, options, learn in primary classes, use regularly, recognize on reading. Answer: recognize on reading. The famous theory of input hypothesis was proposed by options Stephen Krashen, Georgy Lozanov, Edward Sapir. Answer Stephen Krashen. Which level of Bloom's taxonomy involves breaking down information into parts to understand its structure? Options application, analysis, recall. Answer analysis. A technique used to make participants actively stimulate real-world situations. Options debate, seminar, role play. Answer role play. The methods used in Suggestopedia. Options grammar drills and musical background, music, games and a comfortable setting, discourse writing in a comfortable setting. Answer music, games and a comfortable setting. In pedagogy, what does classroom management primarily address? Options subject matter understanding, student engagement, effective teaching methods. Answer effective teaching methods. A cognitive instructional strategy used to promote the learning and retention of new information proposed by David Ausubel. Options advanced organizers, linguistic scaffolding, concept learning. Answer advanced organizers. A major difference between direct method and grammar translation method in terms of language instruction is in the options use of the native language, focus on reading and writing, priority given to vocabulary. Answer use of the native language. What is the primary focus of the structural approach? Options vocabulary building, grammar and sentence structure, communication skills. Answer grammar and sentence structure. Content words are options lexical words, grammatical words, empty words. Answer lexical words. The purpose of skimming is to options get an overview, pass time, save time. Answer get an overview. While teaching poetry, the teacher options are gives stress on aesthetic values, gives attention to poetic devices, discusses emotional responses described, all of the above. Answer is all of the above. So ഇതോടുകൂടി കേട്ടറ്റ് കാറ്റഗറി 3 ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് പാർട്ട് 3യുടെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ആൻസർ ഡിസ്കഷൻ സീരീസ് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആവുകയാണ്. ഈ ഒരു വീഡിയോ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് യൂസ്ഫുൾ ആയിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വീഡിയോ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്ത് ചാനൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യുക. താങ്ക്